my channel. My name is Celina. For those of you that are new, for those of you that are returning, what's up, what's good, what's poppin'? Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on because you guys know I come with a video every single day. Why would you want to miss it, okay? Alrighty, friends. So, yes. I know you guys been waiting for this little Q&A 8 months post-op update video. You guys know I was sick. I'm feeling better. Still a little sick, but here I am, okay? So, you guys know I had VSG 8 months ago, August 19th, 2021. So I am 8 months post-op. I've lost 117 pounds by 8 months post-op. So I am super excited. I'm super proud of myself. And yeah, I went from 300 pounds to 183 pounds. So here I am. I'm living my best life. No, I was kidding. Yes, so I'm super proud of myself. You guys, I'm just gonna give you kind of a stats update first, and then I had you guys ask me some questions, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer the questions as well. So as far as my stats, like I said, I started off at my heaviest of 300 pounds August 1st. I was 300 pounds. I went on my my little 2-week, like not fast, 2-week pre-op diet, and I had lost 18 pounds. So let me take a look here. Yes, so I lost 18 pounds, and then I had lost 100 pounds since surgery. But I did hit Wonderland, of course, because I'm 183, what you guys saw when I was 8 months post-op. And then what else? I was losing weight good. I feel good. I feel great. At this point in your VSG stage, you should just be kind of eating regular food. I still definitely eat like pretty healthy. I try. You guys know I took my first drink as well. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check it out. I've been living my best life, okay? And I started doing that probably close, let's just say 7 months. I was 7 months post-op. And I felt okay. I feel good still. I have more energy now. I have technically reached like one of my goal weights, I guess, because I did want to be 185 at one point. And I am happy with my weight. You guys know that. I'm happy with the size I am and my weight and my health. My doctor's happy with my weight and things as well. Like my blood pressure is really good. I just went to the doctor's and I believe my blood pressure was like 117 over like 70 or something. It was like, it's like perfect at this point. Sometimes it is a little lower, like 111. But I believe it was 117. I don't have my paper. I'm trying to look. But it was, I didn't have any issues with that. No concerns. As far as my vitamin, I still take my vitamins daily. I haven't had my doctor check me for my vitamin like levels and things like that, but they have not been like a huge concern for my doctor. Just vitamin D, which is, I mean, normally a lot of people are vitamin D deficient, and I've always been vitamin D deficient. So yes, I need to get out in the sun, sis. Sunshine on me. Sunshine on me. Okay, so what size clothes do I wear? So I went from wearing like 2X's. As far as jeans go, I think it was like a 20 or 18. I stopped wearing jeans honestly when at 18 started feeling like real uncomfortable. So I really think I was more like a 20. And now I wear any size like between small, medium, large, depending on the shirt size, depending on how I want it to fit. Honestly, if it's just like a normal shirt, I'm probably wearing a medium. So I wear a size small, medium, large, or a perfect medium. And then as far as jeans go, I wear a size, if we're looking at the waist and not like an actual number, I wear a size like 28, which is like a size 9 And I did try on some pair of size 9 jeans, and I could fit them. So I'm saying I wear a size 9 right now. I know that was a little surprising because I don't think I told you guys that, but I did. You guys know my birthday is tomorrow, so I did go ahead and get like a little birthday dinner outfit. So yeah, sorry about that, friends. Okay, so yes, so I do wear a size 9 in jeans. You guys, I'm so proud of myself because I didn't realize like what size jeans I wore. Last time I did try on like 9s and 11s, and they just like, my stomach was still bigger, and my stomach is still, to me, it's bigger now, but just to be in a size 9, like I'm so like, that's literally like, when I look at like, oh, what's your perfect size, Celina? For me, it's like a size 9, 8, like 7, 8, 9, like perfect. I'm so proud of myself. So keep it up. So yeah, let me see. Let me go ahead and get into your guys' questions here. So somebody asked, do I eat any sweets or bad carbs now? Yes. But I feel like I never really deprived myself of sweets. So I kind of, or carbs. I went into this journey with a mindset like, I'm gonna have to put in some work. It's gonna cause, like, I'm gonna have to have some discipline at least the first 6 months, at least. Because they always say like the first 6 months is your honeymoon stage. So honeymoon stage, like, we're having fun, yes, we're doing whatever, but eventually it's gonna catch up. Eventually we out of the honeymoon stage. So I wanted to make sure that I only fueled my body. I only look at food now as fuel. So like, unless it was like a friend's birthday or something, I did try like a little piece of cake or like stuff like that. But I did not really eat a lot of carby food. You guys know I did eat beans, and I'm not afraid of like carbs. It was just like my main focus was protein. I didn't care, like protein. So it's not like I didn't eat it, but now definitely my main focus all the time is not always protein. I have to say my main focus all the time now is not always protein when I go out. When I was going out before, I would still want to go out just to like enjoy, like not be stuck in the house, but I still really focus on protein. But now like I'll go out and I'll get like mashed potatoes and salmon, and it's just like, it's still healthy, it's still okay. But sweets for me too were very, like, things are very sweet to me still. So I don't eat a lot of sweets. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really like a lot of sweets because it is, even fruit is way too sweet for me. And it's just like, it gives me like a sugar high. I don't even know how to explain it. Like when I drink alcohol and it's like a mixed drink, I can definitely tell like this is like real sugar, because you guys know I really just drink Mio and stuff like that. But yeah, so I do eat sweets and bad carbs now, per se, but I'm very cautious, not cautious, I'm very aware of what I'm putting in my body. This is a lifestyle change, so I feel like, but you're not depriving yourself of things. So you still want to be able to enjoy, you know, cake, ice cream, mashed potatoes, french fries, things like that, like what would be considered like bad carbs. But you gotta realize we don't gotta eat that every single day. So that's what I'm saying, like be aware, be a little disciplined, like stuff like that. So somebody says, how does it feel to be 8 months out? It feels good. I feel good. I feel like so good. Like I feel it, my doctor asked me this too. Like I feel amazing. I feel like a whole new person. Like I've been given like a second chance, because you don't realize how like inflamed and how much like your weight really has to do with your mood and things like that. I feel amazing. Like I feel amazing. So it feels good. Have I experienced any hair loss? I have, slightly, but you guys know I have my hair oil coming soon to you guys. I told you guys that I'm putting in work for you guys, so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be on my website, and that's gonna be available as well. and it's not really, they say it's hair loss, but what it is it's like your hair doesn't grow as fast, I guess. So it's gonna look like hair loss. You do lose hair every day, like naturally, but because we just had the surgery, it doesn't grow as fast. But I do feel like my hair oil definitely has helped. Like I said, I know some of you guys have asked about that, so I do have it coming on the website very soon, and that has helped with my hair loss. What are your must-have vitamins? If I only had one vitamin to choose, it would be a multivitamin, just because, like, come on now, get it all in there. I do suggest taking like a multivitamin if you're like, you can take bariatric vitamins, they do get pricey. I'm balling on a budget, so I take a multivitamin, and I take a separate multivitamin, a calcium vitamin, and then an iron vitamin. Those are like my 3 like must-have vitamins if I had to choose. And you can get any like brand, consult with your doctor first, because I'm not a doctor, but I haven't had any issues. My labs haven't come back horrible, like they've been decent. I'll probably do my labs 1 year out, so you guys will definitely see what they are, and if I can find from the first month or the beginning, then we'll do labs like that. Is there any suggestions you could give regarding food for someone 2 months out? Protein. I liked 2 months post-op. What was I eating 2 months post-op? I think I still was kind of not babysitting soft. So you don't want to stay on soft foods forever. Like soft food stage, people love to stay on soft food stage, but it's like no. Or like full liquid soft foods, you want to start getting in like actual food, because you're gonna want that protein. So if you can handle like chicken, dark meat chicken is going to be easier, but it's gonna be a little bit fattier, like greasier, I mean. But a lot of people do better with dark meat because of like white meat is a little tougher. You can have 2 months out, you can have, well, I was eating white fish, so like cod, and I was just air frying it. I believe I have a video of like a fish recipe, so go look on my channel of that. But definitely white fish. Seafood, I feel like in the beginning I was eating a lot of seafood. I would definitely try that 2 months out. Give yourself options. Don't, like, if you get crab legs, don't get the butter, but definitely seafood I feel like is a go-to. Let's see, do I think I want to have plastics, and do you think shapewear is good use? You guys, this is a topic that just goes up and down with me, up and down, up and down. I wanted plastics, and I took steps into looking and getting like plastics, like, because once you're a year out, you realize like, wow, I do have some loose skin. Like, I'm not a year out yet, but I've lost over 100 pounds, so I definitely am seeing like things that I would like to change. The more I get to my 1 year, the more I'm like, I don't necessarily need plastics, or it's not like something that it's not something that I feel like I want to invest in at this moment. I am 27. Well, I'll be 27 tomorrow. Woohoo! So I am 27. I don't have any kids. In my mind, I'm like, okay, let me have kids first. Because my body is still going to change even after I have kids. So if I would have had like 1 kid right now, or 2 kids or something like that, or at least 1, I would have been more like, okay, like, let me go ahead and get plastics. Because I don't have any kids, I definitely kind of want to wait and see, because I feel like I'm closer to having kids than further away, if that makes sense. So I don't want to like keep on prolonging me having kids. Like, so technically You should wait right now after VSG at least a year and a half. Some doctors say 2 years. So I'm not, like, you guys know I'm single. I'm not trying to have a baby or anything at this time. But I just feel like within the next few years, I will eventually have a baby, things like that. And with plastics, I would still want to wait another 2 years. So now we're getting further and further along, and it's just like I kind of want to see, you know, what my body is like right now. I love my body. I love my body even more now, I have to say. Like, I didn't hate my body before, but I'm liking what I'm looking like, even with like a little bit of extra skin and things like that. But I do want plastics. I just want to wait, I think, until I have kids. Now I might change my mind, I'm not gonna lie, because I do keep going back and forth with if I want plastics or not. And it would be like a breast lift, and then if they can take off like the extra skin or something. I don't know how that works, but a breast lift augmentation. I don't necessarily need like a silicone or anything in my breast, but I do want them lifted. If they have to put something in there, then I guess. But I definitely do want them lifted. And then I also want a BBL, because you guys know I ain't got no butt, but I'm loving like my size. I'm loving my it's not really about my butt, I'm not gonna lie. It's more so like my hips. I want hips. Like I feel like I tell people I work so hard to get to where I'm at right now. I don't like looking squared, but a lot of people are always saying like you have a little something, Celina. You have a little something. You have a little something. So I'm like, okay, you're right. I do. That's why I kind of want to wait and see how my body changes when I have kids. So either I know a lot of people get tummy tucks. I don't necessarily want a tummy tuck, and maybe because I'm just a little nervous of the actual surgery, but I'm not opposed to it. I don't necessarily want my stomach to be that flat though. Like, I like the natural look. I think that when you first like see wish pics and people losing all this weight, and you see like now they have BBLs and tummy tucks and breasts and augmentations and things like that, and you see like, dang, like now she went from 300 pounds to 180, 160, looking like an Instagram model. I don't necessarily like that. Like, I kind of want to be a little bit more natural. So, but like I said, that could change. I could have a kid and I could be like, you know what? No, lay me on the table. But yeah, so plastics, definitely, it's just like a up and down thing for me. So I'm not 100% sure if I want to still, or if I don't. I keep going back and forth. How did I train myself to recognize I'm full, and compared to the old way of feeling stuffed? So I had to keep on telling myself, like, being full is unnatural. If you think, like, back in the day, they didn't always get full. Like, there was a lot of lack thereof resources in food. So I had to like really think, like, keep that in my mind, like, it's not natural to be full. Like, I kind of want to be able to eat to fuel your body. That's definitely what helped me weighing my food. You have to really have no distractions when you eat. It sounds like crazy, but even when you watch TV, when you're watching YouTube videos, things like that, a lot of the time you're eating and you're not paying attention. And I definitely still do that. Early on, no. Early on, I would sit here and I would just eat, because you want to make sure that you're really focusing on how many bites you're taking, how much you're chewing, because that stuff feeling, like, one, I get hiccups if I overeat. So that's kind of like a sign, like, okay, if I have to sit there and take a deep breath and, like, okay, and think about it, I'm eating too much. Like, I need to stop. And even that's why I don't eat things that are sweet. A lot of people will eat things that are sweet and be like, oh, my stomach hurts. Like, one, you probably ate too much. Two, like, listen to your body. I don't, if it's hurting me, like if it's making my stomach hurt, I'm not gonna sit there and eat it. Greasy food used to do that to me as well. But I definitely, like I said, you guys know I talk about your mind all the time. This is a mind challenge. So I definitely sat there and I kind of had to keep on telling myself, like, it's unnatural to feel full. It's unnatural to feel full. Like, measure your food. Don't try to overdo it because it tastes good. Remember, keep in your mind like you're eating to fuel your body, not eating because it tastes good type of thing. So I took treats as treats. You guys seen some of my friends' birthdays way when I was early on. I ate a piece of cake, but when I say the cake was like this small, that's all I needed because it was also sweet, but I used it as a treat. Like, okay, good job, like, cool. So yeah, everybody is different when it recognizes. Some people don't have body like triggers. Like I said, I hiccup. I'll if I'm like too full, I will hiccup. But that's kind of like an aftermath. You kind of just, like I said, you have to, if you have to think about taking that last bite, don't take the last bite. That's pretty much what I'm saying, because that's going to make you extremely full. But yeah, so how do you mentally push past stalls, and did you ever feel like you weren't losing enough? Mentally push through stalls, it is mentally like challenging. What I do is I'll try on clothes. When I was like 3 months post-op, even 2 months post-op, and I would hit stalls, I would literally try on my old clothes. Like that leather jacket you guys know that I love, that I need to retire because it's falling apart. I would like, that jacket did not fit me. Now it's too big for me type of thing. So I kept on trying on old clothes. I had clothes that I would try on that I saved from like high school and stuff like that, like 10 years. And even 5 years ago, I was way smaller than what I was when I started. And I would try on those clothes. You have to realize like non-scale victories, and accept the non-scale victories. Non-scale victories are going to have you winning every time. My friends, family who's seen me, I would take pictures. You definitely want to take pictures. You guys see I have my before and after pictures. I try to take a picture every single month and put it side to side with my 1 day before surgery picture, because whenever I do that, I'm like, wow, Celina, like you really are coming a long way. Like, despite what the scale has said, you guys know I've been in kind of this like stall or like this really slow weight loss for like a month or two, to be honest. But that's because I'm just outside. Like I've been sick, I've been traveling a lot, I haven't really been out with my, on top of my workout. So like stalls definitely come, but you're gonna want to work on that, because once you get to your goal weight, that's like your goal weight in a stall. Like you're gonna want to maintain your goal weight type of thing. So that would be considered like a stall, if that makes sense. You guys know what I'm trying to say. So work on your mind, work on things that are going to get you through it, like seeing the non-scale victories. Some people love seeing pictures of themselves. Some people love trying on clothes. I go shopping all the time and I try on clothes and I'm like, oh my god, this is a small, this is a medium. Like, do that. Go to the store, get dressed up, get cute. Like, the non-scale victories are gonna have you winning way past the stalls. Mentally, those will help you. I definitely, and then it said, did you ever feel like you weren't losing fast enough? In the beginning, there would be times I would call my mom like, oh my god, mom, I only lost 5 pounds this week. Like, girl, what? 5 pounds? Like, oh my god, I only lost 2 pounds this week. Like, 2 pounds, Celina. Like, that's great. Because, like, really, honestly, if people who did not have weight loss surgery, who just want to lose weight, they naturally would have lost anywhere from like a ½ pound to 2 pounds. They say that's healthy. So there was times where I thought I wasn't losing fast enough, but I still was like, I'm losing. Like, we get so caught up on the number and we forget to enjoy the journey type of thing. And I'm realizing that I do. I show you guys my numbers all the time because I want to share with you guys so we can, you know, so we can all learn from this. But in reality, I'm not that obsessed with my numbers, if that makes sense. As far as like, oh my gosh, I'm not losing a lot. I've lost a lot. You will lose a lot. Like, you'll go from being like, oh yeah, I've only lost 30 pounds. One day you'll wake up and you'll be like how I am and lost 120 pounds almost type of thing. So it definitely comes. You got to remember, this is a marathon. This is not a race. So we're not sitting here trying to see who can lose the fastest. We're not sitting here trying to see who can lose the fastest, the quickest. Everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own marathon. I mean, even in 2 years, I could still be losing weight type of thing. So it's just like, that's how I kind of just look at it. Everybody's journey is different. Comparing yourself to somebody else is what's going to mentally have you blocked from enjoying your own journey. So I do suggest, like, still, like, you know, take my journey as a like not a guidance, but like kind of like an inspiration, I guess. I'm trying to show you guys what I've done. I'm trying to educate you guys, things like that. But everybody loses at different pace as well. You have to remember your starting weight has a lot to do with it as well. I was 300 pounds. There's people who have VSG, they're only 250. There's people who have VSG who are only 200. Everybody's gonna lose differently. The smaller you are, a lot of times the smaller you are, the less weight you'll lose quickly. Somebody who's 400 pounds would have probably lost around, well, I'm not saying, but they could possibly lose about 50 more pounds than what I've already lost. They might be close to losing 200 pounds already type of thing. So everybody's journey is different, and I just I feel like that's definitely helped me, and not comparing my journey to anybody, just looking at people as inspiration and like learning from them type of thing, but not comparing. Learning but not comparing. Does that make sense? So yeah, so that was the last question, friends. So I really enjoyed talking to you guys. You guys, my birthday is tomorrow, so you know I'm going to try to celebrate with all of you guys. I'll do a little post. I'm gonna be cute tomorrow. So I'll definitely, this 8 months journey has definitely been just that, a journey. I'm super proud of myself. I'm gonna continue to thug it out. I'm gonna continue to you know, go throughout my journey, and I'm excited to see what happens. I'm excited to see how my body changes, all of everything. So yay Celina, yay friends, so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this little 8 months post-op VSG update. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on, because you guys know I come with a video every single day. Why would you want to miss it? Until next time, bye friends.
It's just the vibe, I'm that guy, put a look in the sky.